Would you? I shouldn't really have fronted up with that information particularly, should I really? This is the same Uncle George who saw our son Liam, Sharon and I's son Liam, lying as a baby in a cot with no clothes on. He said, "Oh, it's a great little cult deal." I never quite knew how to take that.
Sort of like a Larry David moment.
It is slightly Larry David, yeah. But now that our minds are cast back to the old days, to boyhood, I remember my brother Tim, or as he was called at the time, Brian. In fact, yes, he was Brian Timothy Finn. And we used to lie in the beach house in Mount Maunganui, and Tim would tell me stories. One night he actually managed to convince me that, in fact, he was not my brother, Brian, but he was called Soupy the Martian. And the Martians had come and stolen him, that is Brian, and taken him back, and they'd done a swap. And after about 20 minutes, I actually believed him.
That sounds like Tom Cruise.
I'm struggling to think of what the connection with Tom Cruise is. What's the connection?
He's off the planet.
What?
Anyway, let's not give it a...
Oh, it sounds like Scientology, does it? Yeah, no, Tim was an innovator, really. He was, yeah. He was kind of as a primitive IQ test he was giving me.
It's like when I was a child, Neil, my brother convinced me that women got pregnant off bus seats.
See what older brothers do to you? They fuck you up, don't they?
I said, you can get pregnant from a bus seat, and he said, well, that explains why women sit on newspapers in buses. Every night after school, when I caught the bus home, I used to check to see how many women were sitting on newspapers on the bus. And I'd think they're slut.
What did your big brother tell you, Matt? Matt's got a big brother too. What sort of
that my mom wasn't my mom.
That's kind of insidious, isn't it? Did you believe it?
Every once in a while.
Well, actually, we have gravitated gloriously towards womankind, which is good because the theme of the next song is, in fact, something my Tim also told me. Actually, I was getting to that, wasn't I? In a kind of long-winded way. But he once said to me, Neil, he said, the world moves on a woman's hips. Years later, it came back and formed itself into this song, that thought, as they do.